In this video, we're going to be talking about 10 signs that means you're a bad driver. You know, they could be habits, things that you've learned, or just straight up things you do on a day-to-day basis, which makes you a terrible driver. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's either a bad habit or dangerous to drivers around you, or yourself. If you know anyone who do these things, stop, alright? For yourself and others on the road. Anyway, let's start with number 1. Using your phone while driving. I don't think I need to say this because it's common sense, but it's not really good. You know what I mean? Not only are you endangering yourself by literally diverting your whole attention somewhere it shouldn't be, but you're also heavily increasing the risks of colliding into someone where you're distracted. Unsurprisingly, governments all over the world has banned this, unless you're just looking at the map and navigating where you're going. Number 2, tailgating. Now, if you guys don't know what tailgating is, it basically means that you're driving obnoxiously close to the person in front of you. Now, bro, this isn't F1. Give the guy in front of you some space to actually breathe, bro. I hate when people do this, bro. I feel like you're sat there breathing down my neck. Stop it. It feels like sexual harassment. I'm gonna put a restraining order on you. If you guys heard about quarantine and social distancing, bruv, give me some distance. And even if you have to go somewhere urgently, driving this close to someone is very dangerous, alright? It could even increase your time of getting to the place because you might get in a crash. Honestly, bro, if someone's behind me revving the engine, tailgating me, bro, I'm slamming on the brakes and collecting all your insurance, bro. Have fun paying a premium. Have fun paying triple your insurance for the next 5 years. Number 3. Not using your turn signals. I actually feel like a driving instructor, bruv. Now, I know a lot of people who never use their turn signals, alright? You guys aren't prestige, bruv. Like, if I'm cruising on the motorway and the guy in front of me doesn't signal and he just swerves onto my lane, that's gonna scare the shit out of me. I'm probably gonna swerve and crash. People who never use their turn signals is one of the most annoying things when someone thinks they're too important to signal, bruv. Like, if I'm just sat there waiting on the roundabout and the guy trying to exit doesn't signal, bruv, I'm gonna have no idea what you're gonna do. It's just gonna long out the whole process. Just signal, bro. Just pull the lever down. It takes 2 seconds. Your hands are basically there anyway. And the funny thing is, yeah, the guys who don't signal are normally BMW drivers. All right, so I have to say it. Number 4. Horrible lane discipline. Oh, the worst thing is lane discipline isn't even that hard to understand. It's fairly simple. You just stay in your lane between the 2 lines. And if you need to change lanes, check your mirrors, your blind spot, signal, and then move to your preferred destination. Bro, these are the most basic things you should have learned on your driving lessons, bro. How do people with licenses struggle to do it? To this day. Matter of fact, how do they even get their license, bro? Bro, the other day I was on my way to work and I saw an idiot driving in the middle of 2 lanes. Bruv, stay in your lane. Literally. Number 5. Road rage. Road rage is a very common problem we have when driving around, especially at nighttime. Because after a long day, nobody has the patience to deal with idiotic drivers, bro. Myself included, I am a dickhead on the road, bro. There was this one time someone cut me off while driving. I was honking my horns, I was beeping at him, I was swearing at him. I literally sped up to the right lane just to like swear at the guy, and I realized he's a big black bodybuilder looking at me angrily. And I apologized and slowed back down and went behind him. Sometimes, bro, you guys just gotta chill out on the road, man. I understand it's so frustrating when there's some idiots on the road, but there's no point of you beeping your horn. That's not gonna make you any money. You know what I mean? You just gotta accept that there are some idiots. You just gotta drive past. Don't road rage. It's easier said than done though, because I do understand why people road rage. Some people are absolute idiots. Number 6, driving on substances. You guys know damn well what I mean when I say substances. It could be alcohol, the illegal ones, or just any other thing that affects your mental state of mind. Now, this isn't good for obvious reasons. Drugs make your body either too relaxed or too hyper, causing irregular movements. I sound like a fucking doctor, bruv. You know, drugs can make you feel way too confident or way too confused to even... why would you even do that, bruv? I feel like half these things I don't really need to mention because it's common sense, but I do need to mention them because people still die on a regular basis because of these common issues. Bro, stop. You don't need some random guy on the internet to tell you don't do drugs and drive, or just don't do drugs at all. But yeah, man, just don't be driving under the influence. If you don't care about yourself, at least think about your family. That got deep, bruv. Number 7, overconfidence. Everyone watching this video right now, go to your closest mirror and have a look at yourself. Do you see Lewis Hamilton? Okay, alright then. Stop driving like you're him. You're not him. I see so many people overconfident on the road. They feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this gap. Oh, I have so much experience with this car. I know every inch to a molecular level. These are the things that overconfident drivers say right before they die. Or maybe not die, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of crashes that happen because someone's too overconfident. And a lot of these times, people who are overconfident are people who just got their license, which makes no sense, bro. Why are you so confident? You literally just got your driver's license. These people probably have a freshly modified exhaust and think that they could gap anyone, and So they pull up to a red light and start revving their car at a granny on an electric Kia Soul. And they probably end up getting smoked by the granny because electric cars have better acceleration. Number 8. Overusing high beams. You know those like super bright lights that you only turn on when you can't see anything in front of you, and you only turn on when no one else is around? Well, it's okay for them to use only when it's really dark and no one else is around. But it's not okay to use high beams as your default headlight, bruv. Like you're blinding the oncoming traffic, which could put so many cars at risks of literally crashing. And also, it literally wastes your battery. Number 9. Parking in handicapped areas when you're not handicapped. Now you see these people, they're absolute menaces. They don't give a shit, fam. They park in places that are literally reserved for people with mental or even physical disabilities. That's kind of messed up, bro. Like I understand if there's no other spaces and you have to use the disabled areas, but some people go out of their way just to be dickheads and park in disabled areas even if there's like a normal one right beside them. And I know these people exist because I'm one of them. I do not care. I'll just park up, and if someone catches me, I'll be walking out with a limp. No, I'm joking. Number 10. Improper parking. Nothing pisses me off more than improper parking, because sometimes, bro, I get to my destination and I realize there's enough space to fit 2 cars, but some dickhead would be parking in the middle of the space, literally blocking me from parking. I hate it. Improper parking is another driver's worst nightmare, and every driver knows this. Like imagine you just come home from work after a stressful, rainy day where your boss was just on your case the whole day. You finally get home, all you want to do is park your car and come home. But you can't, because some idiots parked their car in the middle of 2 parking spots. You could have squeezed your car in. Oh, bruv, if I catch one of these guys, bro, I'm going prison. Anyway, that's 10 signs you're a terrible driver. Please send this to anyone who does any of this, and subscribe so you don't miss another banger. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.